All right, what's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be talking about self-respect, right? I'm gonna be talking about why a lot of people don't respect themselves, and it's a real thing. As corny as it may sound, a lot of people out there actually have lost self-respect for themselves, and I'm going to pretty much break this down into multiple different curriculums. Starting with first is what does disrespect look like? Right? What does self disrespect look like? I'll give you an example. For instance, saying you're going to do something and then you don't do it, staying where you know you shouldn't be at, right? And letting people cross personal boundaries that you've set, talking bad about yourself and like your own head, maybe subconsciously talking bad about yourself to other people. Because every time you break a promise with yourself, you lose self-respect, right? That's another way that you disrespect yourself, right? Any form of self-disrespecting or letting people disrespect you is basically self-disrespect. Letting people talk to you any kind of way, it's another form of self-disrespect, and it's not good, right? It over time it just becomes something that it just becomes a boundary that it's not a boundary at that point. It's like respect is not a thing to you. In the long run, it's gonna make you feel like crap, and you're just not gonna want to be anything in life, right? That's why you should not let people disrespect you, right? And that's why you shouldn't let people disrespect you. It destroys your confidence. And as a man, every man needs confidence to accomplish any empire or accomplish anything great in life. That's just what it is. It's the key mechanism of getting things done. You need confidence. You need to believe you can do it. And if you don't believe you can do it, because while you tell yourself you're gonna do it and you don't do it, that's part of losing self-respect, right? So confidence obviously comes before self-trust. That's one thing, and self-trust comes from you being consistent in doing the things that you say you're gonna do, right? So the more inconsistent you are, the more you have low self-respect. The more consistent you are, the more you trust yourself, obviously, right? So I'm gonna talk about how you fix it, right? How do you fix the self-respect and obviously eventually gain back that respect that you've lost for yourself? The first thing you want to do is you want to start with small wins, right? I'll give you an example. Currently going through reading this book right here, The Power of Self Discipline. Talks about consistency as well. So I tell myself I'm going to read 25 pages every day and I make sure I get it done. That's a small win, right? I tell myself I'm going to wake up every day at 6 a.m. I don't know if you guys can see it on there. Uh, but yeah, that's a small win, right? I tell myself I'm gonna do 500 push-ups every day. Y'all can see it on there as well, right? 500 push-ups. That's a small win, right? All these small wins that you set for yourself and you keep doing them every day. If you consistently do it for set like 5 small wins that set pick 5 things you want to do a day, right? 2 hard, 2 medium, and 1 easy, right? And do them every day consistently, and eventually if you do them every day for about a month, you're going to feel so much self-respect for yourself, and you will not want to partake in stuff that you know that you cannot accomplish, right? Because you know if you don't accomplish that thing, it's gonna lose self-respect, or you're gonna feel some type of way, you're gonna feel shitty, right? So uh those small wins, they eventually stack up, and now you start doing big wins, because now you tell yourself, hey, hey, I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna do everything in your power to make it happen, because you don't want to feel that way. You don't want to feel like a coward that just says something and then not does it, right? Uh, so that's how you fix it, right? And just by start by doing what you say, because when you start doing that, yeah, it's just gonna play off in every other areas in life, right? And yeah, respect yourself first. That's the first thing. Respect yourself first. That's the first way to have to gain self-respect. You want to respect yourself first. You are that guy. You got to have that confidence, right? Respect yourself. Set boundaries that when people break, they get the consequences for breaking your boundaries, or else it's not a boundary. What's the point of having a fence around your house if people are constantly jumping over it, nothing is happening, there's no consequences? You might as well just take the fence off. Right? So that's an example right there. Respect yourself first, and then obviously, uh, do what you say you're gonna do, and eventually the world will follow. Because why? You are a living proof. Like, people are going to do what they see you do to yourself, right? And that's just how, and that's how it is. That's human nature. Human like to follow, right? Humans are followers. So if they see a bunch of people respecting you, a majority of them, 90%, 99% of them are gonna follow you. That 1% that doesn't follow you gets to use them as an example for people not following you, right? That's why you gotta have consequences, even to yourself. You gotta have consequences to you not doing what you say you're gonna do. If you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do 500 push-ups uh, today," if you don't do these 500 push-ups, you gotta have a consequences that's extremely hard and severe that makes you have no choice but to do the 500 push-ups, right? And accountability partners are gonna obviously help you accomplish this in a faster time frame. But yeah, I don't want to make this too long. Uh, I just wanted to make this video, give you guys a little bit more value, a little bit more niche down about self-respect and how to gain it back. And yeah, hope this video was valuable in some way, shape, or form. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you got something from it. And as always, see you guys at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.